Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. I'm back with some more boxing. Let me jump right into it. I don't got time to waste, Ego Valley. Shooters, I need y'all to be on point. We're gonna talk about something. I'm not I'm not happy with what is going on in my sport. Shooters, just be on it. I don't care. I'm not playing no games. I'm not playing no games with nobody. We talking about something real. So Icy, Isaiah, whoever else is in here, y'all need to be top notch. Right now, I just see Icy Isaiah, business brain, top notch. Shoot, don't miss. We about to get into this. Um, Let me know if you see Ari. He want to join. Ari said he want to join. He got some stuff to say. He want to get off his chest. Eagles Army. Uh, Ricky Williams, Icy. If y'all want to jump in, let me know. I'll get the link sent to you. Um, I need y'all to get the likes up. Now, that boxing is just this is what keeps boxing from the mainstream. In case you guys haven't seen my last video, um, Oscar Valdez failed his A and B test with a banned substance, phetamine. They were deliberating as to what should happen, and they just decided, the Arizona Commission, they were going to allow the fight to continue. We as boxing fans cannot accept this. People come in all the time and they point the finger and say, "Oh, Jake Paul, he's ruining boxing. Floyd Mayweather fighting exhibitions, he's ruining boxing." This is what's ruining boxing. I don't have no problem with a 45-year-old Floyd or whatever age he is, and he's doing exhibitions. He gave us 22 years of real fights. I don't care that Jake Paul came from YouTube. He fighting tougher people in his first four fights and entertaining us along the way than people who are Olympians and they in their fourth fight. This is the real problem. Stuff like this. How are you going to allow a fight to continue? And notice how I always say, that's why I know I'm the greatest. I know I'm the best at this. I know there's nobody that can touch me when it comes to this boxing talk. Everything I say is true. You see it. You see it. Everything I preach. There's a lot of people and they say, um, "Oh, Ego, you're biased." We'll see who's biased. Who's really biased? WBC, we coming for you. If you do not strip Oscar Valdez, we coming for you. Add them to the list. Digital Mob, I need boxing fans, not racist, not fans of one fighters. I need boxing fans to band together. We'll be a band of brothers like the war movie, band of brothers and sisters. If you're a real boxing fan, this is the time where you show it and you stand up. I, Ego, will not be watching the ESPN telecast. ESPN is owned by Disney. You lost a customer that night. You know what I mean? I can't blame the company for, whatever other content. I have an affiliate with ESPN. We will not be watching this fight. If you are with me, type hashtag blackout. I am not watching this fight because I refuse and I can't watch it with the integrity that I have in good faith and enjoy it when we have boxers who risk their lives every day in this motherfucking sport. And you going to allow somebody to fail not only their A, but also their B sample, and you still are going to allow them to fight, allow them to get a paycheck, and allow them to remain a champion. Enough is enough. Now, bad news. Everybody, this is a fighter who was in the ICU, and the timing is incredibly sad. This is a fighter. She fought after her last fight. They took her to the ER. She just lost her life. She just died. The day that the commission decided to allow somebody that failed their A and B sample, we just lost somebody in the boxing brother and sisterhood. So rest in peace to this young lady out of Mexico, Zepeda. This is how serious the sport of boxing can be. Everybody put your hashtag RIPs. Where I'm not here to play no games with nobody. Put your praying hands, put your doves, put your RMPs up. RIP, come on, bro. I refuse with every ounce, with every molecule, with every fiber in my body. Shout out to Spo. Appreciate you. Hold on. We're going to honor the deceased. We're going to honor the deceased. Hold on. She was only 18 years old, y'all. I put her on the screen. For the next 1 minute, let's do a moment of silence. 6:54, we're going to do pause for a moment of silence. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Only 18 years old. Crazy. This sport is brutal. This sport is unforgiving. Jeanette Zacharias Zepeda. Rest in peace. I refuse to watch this Oscar Valdez fight. Bro, we have 18-year-olds who literally just lost their life. And because of a lack of integrity, a lack of morals, or whatever the case is, money, right? Because of these things, people break their own rules. Not over here, not in this channel. So if you're with me, I ask if I can't tell y'all what to do. But if you really care about this sport of boxing, we need to stand. And again, the time is now. We're going to stand for something, but sit this one out. I am not watching this ESPN fight. I'm not watching this Top Rank fight. I don't care what none of y'all say. I refuse. I refuse when I'm reading the news. And see, look, she just passed, right? Rest in peace to Jeanette. She just passed. Y'all are fake. There's a lot of boxing fans. Y'all are fake. Y'all as fake as ever. When Patrick Day and Maxim Dadashev and Jeanette, when they die in this sport of boxing, everybody pretends that they really sad. You're not really sad. You rather support stuff like this and allow people to fail drug tests and not keep the sport clean. You don't care. How can you say you care? How can you with a straight face say you care when you're willing to protect? You're willing to protect those that are keeping the sport dirty. You're willing to go get a ticket. You're willing to turn on the tube, open up your apps to watch a fight card where you just know a man failed 2 drug tests. And then they changed the rules for that person, which we're going to get into. How are you a boxing fan? How are you a fan? How do you care about these fighters? First of all, Valdez can fight. He's a good fighter. He's a 2-peat Olympian, right? He's coming off a knockout of the year contender, which now has questions. I don't even know who his opponent is. I don't, he's definitely not the favorite. He's definitely not the favorite. I don't even know who he is. So to protect a fight like this is what we doing. This is what's cool in boxing. Count me out. Count me out. We doing the hashtag boxing ego blackout. I told you I was going to always stand up for boxing. I was going to stand up when it counts. If you don't want to be here, that's fine. Leave. I'm good with that. Leave. I don't want you. I don't want you on my channel. I don't need nothing from you. I don't need a subscription for you because I'm not fake. I'd rather have 20 people that's really riding for boxing, really trying to grow the sport than 20 million and y'all racist and allow stuff like this. Block Tekken. I'm not playing no games with them. Block Tekken. Get him out my face. Shout out to Spo. See, Spo already knew. He already knew what it is. Shout out to Spo. Block Tekken. Bro, the blackout is among us. And I don't care who says what. I do not come to my channel for no Oscar Valdez Conceicao fight. Don't come here the night of the fight. No Boxing Ego watch party. No pre-fight show. No build up. No post-fight commentary. That will not be had on my channel. I promise you. I don't care about the fight. I am not watching the fight. I am not going to support the fight. I am not going to promote the fight. We are doing the Boxing Ego hashtag blackout. I told you in my last stream, I dare the WBC and the commission to go this route. So now they force my hand. So good luck. I hope the numbers for this ESPN show, since they're allowing somebody to fail a drug test and fail a second B sample drug test and still continue to fight, I hope these numbers, I cannot wait till the Nielsen research does the numbers. I hope and pray that these numbers are some of the worst that ESPN and Top Rank has ever seen. You are not going to circumvent the rules and rewrite the rules only for some people. And we're going to get to that. Only for some people, right? And then think it's okay. And then if you do it, like let's say you pay someone off, you got a great relationship, you owe a favor of a favor to the commission, they scratch your back, you scratch, that's fine. Y'all handle that. Y'all do that. Bro, all my fans in Arizona, if you are a fan of boxing, I don't see how you can even support this particular event. David Benavidez, he's about to fight. Support his event. If you got to get a boxing fix because he didn't do nothing wrong. He had Rona, his fight got postponed. There's other fights coming up in the Arizona area. I don't care if you support any of those. I am not supporting this. If you think you're going to just, bro, that's like when I was a kid and I asked my mom, hey, can I spend the night at my friend's house? And she says, no, you got a bad grade on your report card or you didn't clean your room or whatever, right? I can't wait till she leaves and then go ask my dad the same question that I already received an answer for. And then he's like, all right, whatever. And then go leave and go spend the night at my friend's house. Boxing has reached an all-time low with this type of behavior. This is an all-time low. Like, you know me, I'm the first to tell y'all old media, new media, and that. Bro, this is the first time in a long time that new media and old media, I'm seeing old media people who are typically on a different page to what new media or what I'm talking about or what Digital Mob and Eagles Armies talk about. We all on the same page because this is deeper than just old media, new media. This is right versus wrong. This is good versus evil. This is fair versus unfair. This is different. This is different. I'm seeing people that I never agree with. They never agree with me, and we all on the same page. This is different. And at the end of the day, we're going to let our voices be heard, at least on my channel. I can't control what you do. Some people are like, yeah, I'll black them out, and then you go watch it. I can't control that. But my real ones, like the Business Brain, the Isaiah, it's on. I told you, we're going to unionize boxing. It's on. And I'm going to try to, I'm probably going to even, just to give you guys an advantage, I'm probably going to counter program them. I'm trying to look for different stuff to make it lit and find our own event because we're at a point where we're self-contained. I'll try to do something for y'all, do my own watch party. I'm not going to support this type of stuff. Like I said, I was born and raised from a great family. My parents instilled values, principles, and morals in me. If boxing chooses to not have them and they just let anything ride and they don't care, touche. But don't count me in that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't need to be a part of the good boy society. I don't have to watch fighters die every year or damn near, get hauled off on stretchers to see somebody have something in their system, because you have to be honest. When someone has something in their system, we don't really know if there were other things in their system on a different day, or if this was in your system to flush out this that was in your system. Masking agents help you lose weight, help you cut. You know what I'm saying? There's different variables there. So all I know is I don't care what no one says. There's no excuse. At the end of the day, you have something in your system, it's on the ban list. They went so the WBC, let's talk about them. Hold on. We got a $2 Zelle. Appreciate y'all. I need y'all to get the likes up. Leo DiCaprio is with the ego blackout. Shout out to Leo DiCaprio in the chat. The WBC, they have a choice. They could do us right or do us wrong. Sanction this fight is on. Bro, I promise you. That's why it's so raw to see, because I'm going after the top. I'm going after the top spot. You got to do right in the sport of boxing. I'm battling lions. So the WBC, here's why they're going to get it. The WBC, when Deontay Wilder lodged a comment and his team and stuff, they said, we believe Tyson Fury cheated. We believe Tyson Fury cheated. WBC immediately dismissed it and said, oh, you're ridiculous. This is one of the greatest wins in the last century. You're stupid if you believe that. Won't wompty. No investigation, no deliberation. And this is to a black fighter. This is how a black fighter gets treated in the sport of boxing, like I always say. Stephen Lamont Hawkins, appreciate you. Oh my God. Y'all better Google that. Look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Google that. Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. So they weren't interested. They're like, we don't know what Wilder's talking about. Who cares? Next, moving on. Mexican fighter, Oscar Valdez, coming out of a predominantly Hispanic gym with a Mexican trainer, Eddie Reynoso. Somebody on my chat called him Petty Reynoso. Shout out to my man Billy. He said Petty Reynoso, right? His gym's looking hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. Right? Wilder had a concern with Fury's gloves. Now, before I get too deep into this, let's peep and let me take y'all back on a trip down memory lane. Remember, old media said it was inconceivable and impossible for Tyson Fury to have cheated because the commission was present. They said, oh, the commission's there. Nothing foul could have happened. But we just watched the commission in Arizona do the foul. You're allowing a fighter to continue on with his fight after failing a drug test, both A and B samples. So where are, once again, the great ego Stradamus strikes again. Where are those same people that said nothing foul could happen or could have happened to Deontay Wilder because the commission was there? Well, guess what? The commission is the one approving a different commission. Granted, the Arizona is still a commission. It's a sports commission. They just granted Oscar Valdez clearance to fight with 2 bad tests, an A and B sample. So you can collect a bad test, and then normally if you open the B sample and the B sample shows what the A sample showed, and it wasn't like it wasn't a test that was processed wrong or whatever, then that's is usually a wrap. But the Arizona commission did what they did kind of with the Chavez Jr. fight. Vegas wouldn't approve Chavez Jr. California State Athletic Commission wouldn't approve Chavez Jr. because he ducked out on a VADA test, right? So Eddie Hearn took the Danny Jacobs fight to Arizona, and there was a riot after because Chavez Jr. quit in that fight. So once again, the same commission, the Arizona commission, right? They bend the rules. They allowing whatever. So that's cool. That's how they want to play it. So we're going to play our own game. I promise you that. On everything I love, we're going to play our own game. So if you're with me, you're with me. Ego's Army. Suit up and lace your boots up. Ryan Martin was gone for 2 years. I mean, we can do this all day. There's a lot of fighters that actually got penalized. Meanwhile, Canelo fails a drug test with clenbuterol. He one of the top earners in the sport. He didn't even have to pay a fine. But guess what? Heather Hardy, a woman boxer, she failed and she said it was something due to her menstruation or whatever that she tested for. Women in boxing don't even typically make that much. They don't even typically make that much purse wise, and they charge her like $10,000, which is probably hard on some of those female salaries. Canelo make more money than a lot of people. He failed with clenbuterol. He got a slap on the wrist. Man, we gotta start exposing this stuff even deeper. We gotta start exposing this stuff deeper. You're gonna make a chick that probably didn't even make that type of money in the paycheck, and it had a reason, just like Oscar Valdez. She got her fight canceled, and she had to pay tens of $1,000s or whatever, and didn't even make that much. Canelo, he out here making multi-millions. He failed a drug test, and it's just like, you don't have to pay a fine. You just do a 6-month ban. And then now someone out of his gym, he get off. He get off. He get off, and he get to still get a paycheck. So boxing doesn't. I see they don't want to play fair, so we not playing fair, bro. It's over. I'm not watching it. I'm not supporting. Listen, on everything I love, I'm not watching this fight. I'm not supporting it. I'm not promoting it. Listen, put it this way. It's going to be to the point I'll probably block you if you even mention the fight to me. We're not even talking about this fight beyond a certain point. We doing a real blackout. As we get closer, after I get these videos out where we get to talk and vent and get that off our chest, I'll probably block you if you even mention it on the channel. Listen, boxing, they have now officially forced our hand. If you're a true fan, you got to stand up. There are people dying in this sport, like Jeanette. She just passed away. Rest in peace. They are dying in the sport. And then people allowing this and okay, because they like certain fighters, man, enough of that. Because the boxing won't be happening until someone else get killed in the fight. Block Jonathan Perez. That's what's up. Block Jonathan Perez. Bang, bang, you dead. Yeah, if y'all don't have integrity, then that's cool. You don't have to even mention. You don't have to even come here. Listen, the blackout is among us. Hashtag blackout. I might send y'all to ESPN social media and have y'all blow them up with the hashtag blackout. I might have y'all do that and just flood the airways. We will be heard, bro. We will be heard one way or another. Hold on. Listen. Let me see. Let me see how to spell this boy name. Hold on. Yeah. Listen. We're gonna overload the system. Bro, on every ESPN post, they want to televise this. All right, we got you. Bro, hold on. Listen, I ain't playing no games, dog. Wait, I'm gonna show you how we gonna do it. Bro, we gonna go through, we gonna take this all the way. Yeah, we gonna ride out on this one. We mashing. We about that action. Hold on. Bro, copy and paste this in the chat. You see it in the chat. Copy and paste that. If ESPN posts anything on their social media, please push that. So it's all consistent. And let's post that. Bro, we about to jam up the internet. Overload the system. They gonna hear what we got to say, man. Like boxing, they tried it, man. Listen, I'm gonna put it on the screen. It's on the screen. Hashtag blackout. That's the Valdez Concepcion or whatever. Hashtag boycott. We not playing. So there's that. WBC, they next. We gonna put them on the chopping block too. Bro, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. Y'all sending me super chats, cash apps. Appreciate you. We got $2. He says, Dion says, remember when WBC what they did when Wilder said he wants the body, bro, they on the chopping block. Don't worry about it. It's cool. We doing a hashtag blackout. Of course, we see the double standards with black fighters. Like I've been telling you, Deontay Wilder investigation for Glovegate, non-existent, non-existent. Wilder said he wanted a body on his resume. People said strip him and ban him and take his belt. But Oscar Valdez gets to keep his belt. That's how the WBC is doing. Block Jonathan Perez. Get him out of here. He will never, if you ever see Jonathan Perez, block him immediately. Listen, when they hate, donate. Doggy Pup, what's up? Appreciate you. Wilder said he wanted a body. Then it was a big deal. And the WBC said they're investigating him. Oscar Valdez, a Mexican fighter, right? He fails, and it's like, oh no, he didn't mean to. It's herbal tea. And the funny thing is, why won't they show us the herbal tea? Who gave you the tea? Like, listen, I got some questions. Well, listen, you can send that the hashtags. You can send it to Oscar Valdez, Eddie Reynoso, ESPN. Just blow those hashtags up. That's all I'm asking. Hashtag blackout. Hashtag, bro, we will be heard. I got some questions though. I got some questions. Why don't we know who gave him the tea? Who gave him the tea then? So if you listen, I'll be a Huckleberry. Shout out to Rafael Huizar, $5. Appreciate you. Y'all got to stand for something. Stand for something. Ask yourself these questions. So who gave him this tea? Who gave Oscar Valdez the tea? This magic tea that I can't seem to fight. I check Amazon, Costco Pharmacy, Safeway Pharmacy. I can't find it. So who gave him this tea? Where did he get this? Does anyone know? Does anybody know where he got this tea from? Since it requires a prescription. Okay, y'all can't answer. Listen, the moment you can answer my question with something that's actually viable and truthful and makes sense, then the game is over. You beat me. So who gave him this tea? Anybody? Any last comers? I'm gonna ask some questions. I'm gonna ask questions, and then when y'all can come up with a credible, realistic, and fair answer with integrity, then we'll stop. Question 1. Where did he get this tea from? Who gave it to you? Anybody? Anybody know? Because it's labeled as a controlled substance. Block Ray. It's labeled as a controlled substance, and it requires a doctor's prescription. Block Ray immediately. It's listed as a controlled substance. Where did you get that? Where did you get tea containing that? Icy, thank you. Anybody? No, like nobody has seen or heard anything. Nobody knows anything. Oh yeah, the blackout is going to be legendary, bro. I can't wait till the numbers come back because I want to see how many of you guys actually blacked it out with me. Business Brain, appreciate you. Okay, question 1, y'all failed. Y'all got an F on that. All right, question number 2. Why did they open the B sample? Listen, why did they open the B sample if they were going to let him fight despite 2 failed positive tests? I know I make the most sense. I know I'm the greatest to ever bless this mic when it comes to boxing talk. Answer these questions. The moment you can stump me, you beat me. You can tell everybody, oh, ego, I beat him, blah, blah, blah. Make this with an intelligible answer. Make this make sense. Why do you open up the B sample if no matter what, you are going to allow him to fight regardless? So you've seen the A sample was positive, right? And then you say, oh, open up my B sample then. And they open up your B sample. And that too came back positive with the same stuff because it was collected on the same date. There was no mistakes in the lab. you still let him fight. Why do you open the B sample? Why don't you just say, "Oh, okay, you can fight no matter what." Bro, these people are crooked. These people are crooked. You can't answer these questions. Anybody answer that question? If you were going to let him fight regardless, then we don't need to know if the B sample was contaminated or tested positive or not. Why? I mean, you going to let him fight anyway. There was no repercussion. There are no over-the-counter supplements containing the drugs. Listen, now Eddie Reynoso's whole entire gym is under the microscope. Pete, Ryan Garcia and Canelo Alvarez. See, we're going to just do it like this. We're going to be vigilante on this. Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight Javier Fortuna. A week later, he pulls out the fight for one of the weirdest reasons we've seen in modern day history, right? He had too much anxiety. So, scheduled to fight, all of a sudden, you couldn't fight for one of the most unique reasons that we've ever heard. You had too much going on and too much mental anguish and anxiety. Canelo Alvarez, he failed a drug test in the past. He told you he was going to fight in September, but for the third year in a row, he doesn't fight in September. This whole operation is looking suspect. Just from optics, if you look at the optics, why are two of your most known, those two fighters out of Eddie Reynoso's whole stable have the largest fan bases? Ryan got like 9 million, Canelo got 10 million, whatever, right? Your two biggest stars in the same year had scheduled fights or scheduled reserve dates that they couldn't make it for their date for one reason or another. And for Canelo, it's the third year in a row he missed a Mexican date, 4 years that he missed, if we're including Cinco de Mayo, because he missed that too. Bro, I can't wait for the Caleb Plant fight. They are under a microscope. If there's any more drug test fails out of that gym in any short order, anytime, bro, the whole operation is going to look so crazy, and there might not be no recovery from that. So good luck. Me, I don't have to worry about it because I don't do drugs, so I don't have nothing to worry about. But that don't look good. That don't look good. So rescheduling, shifting dates, and stuff like that. It's all bad. So y'all need to use those hashtags right to the WBC and let them know that we won't tolerate it. And if they think we're going to tolerate it, then we'll just do it the other way. Like I said, black it out. I mean, and the sad thing is this. First of all, this wasn't even a big fight. This ain't like no, like imagine like Canelo and Triple G. Okay, that's a big fight. You know what I mean? Mayweather Pacquiao, that's a big fight. This ain't even a big fight and you doing this. So imagine the mind frame. If you're willing to do this for a fight this small, right? If you're willing, what would you do for a bigger fight? Just put these things in your mind. If you see all this crooked backdoor deals and grease palm deals and stuff like that for a fight that this pathetic. I never even cared about this fight for real. I'm just being real with you. Oh, okay. Isaiah got the WBC. So everybody record this information. Y'all take notes. He got the WBC information. That's his email. Ask him. Ask people. Boxing fans are owed these answers. And I know people are lazy and they have show outrage and stuff like that. And then they're too lazy to actually follow through with it. Y'all got to follow up with what y'all saying if you're a real boxing fan. Bro, ask yourself these questions. Canelo makes they just listed him as like one of the most marketable athletes, not boxers, athletes in the world, or the number one, or whatever. You got all this money and you eating meat from what, taco vendors on the street that contain whatever. You know, you see what I'm saying? Ricky, join the chat. If you ready, join the chat, Ricky. We about to cook. Dr. Real McCoy said, I'm a email the uck out of him. Do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. This gave me a headache, bro. This is how serious I take this. Bro, what is the condition of the sport if this is what is allowed? Like I said, don't just say you care and all this stuff and then not do nothing about it. It's all a bad look. The optics look horrible. It looks horrible. How much are y'all willing to tolerate? Yes, we like certain fighters, we like styles, and you might like someone, but it's deeper than that. Like, bro, we just had a young lady, 18 years old, lost her life to the sport of boxing. God forbid it wasn't like nothing like somebody cheated. But imagine that. That's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take for someone to get killed from and then someone test positive or something and get charged with manslaughter or murder or something. I mean, it's just like, at what point do y'all want to put y'all foot down? Listen, I don't want to be around a bunch of sucker ass people and people who aren't like they don't stand for nothing. Why would I be? Why, like, the boxing stuff's cool, but this is, we talking about real life and death, and people risk their whole lives and careers and away from their family. Like, I know fighters, they miss their kids' births. You know what I mean? Like Jose Ramirez, he was in the Philippines training with Pacquiao. He missed the birth of his first kid, he told me, right? You have people missing their son's first baseball game or a win where he became the MVP on the team, or graduations and stuff. And they training crazy. And we're just gonna allow people who could be borderline lazy that have some skill, and they can have all this stuff in their system. I mean, it's not fair. Like, someone like, oh, it's only trace amounts, but okay, that's trace amounts of something that I don't have in my system. That's not fair. That's not fair. How's it fair when you talking about, oh, it's just a tiny amount? Okay, that's a tiny amount. It's not in my system though. That's not an even playing field, which is exactly what Floyd talked about with the Pacquiao negotiations all them years ago. He just want an even playing field. Again, if you guys, if you look at a situation like this and you see what's going on in boxing and you ain't willing to step up and stand for nothing now, then you probably never will. And that's where you're a coward to me. I'm looking at every one of you. You're a coward to me. You could be cool. There's a lot of cool cowards, but you guys are cowards. That's how I feel. You are a coward. You are a yellow belly. In the face of adversity, you just tuck your tail. And I choose not to be around too many people like that. I don't like to be associated with a bunch of cowards. Like I said, they might be cool from a distance, but you would never imagine you were a celebrity and you had 5 bodyguards and they were all cowards. Then you don't really have a bodyguard, because if goes down, you really by yourself. So I know my real ones, my family, my friends, my close circle, they got me. Good, bad, or indifferent, they got me. If something goes down, they not gonna let the foul happen to me. That's why I got to be the people's champ. I got to be the greatest. To me, you are a coward because, hey, listen, if you're basing this off race or national pride or whatever, and you're such in your feelings that you can't allow the right thing to happen, and you're gonna sweep it under the rug because Oscar Valdez is Mexican and Mexican American, or you're Mexican American, bro, that's coward. That's coward because it's beyond that. It doesn't have nothing to do. He could be blurple. It don't matter. You doing foul. And you see me consistent. I gotta be the most consistent in the game. Dillian White, Povetkin, Billy Joe, all these times, everybody fails a drug test. It's the same energy, but a lot of you guys are cowards. You don't have the same energy. You don't care. Imagine if Deontay Wilder had Fettermine in his system. It would be over. And you're such a coward that you won't even admit that I'm right, because you're a coward. And that's what cowards do. They do cowardly things. You know in your heart, if a black fighter, especially if you racist, if a black fighter like Wilder or the Charlo brothers had the same amounts, failed the A and B test, just like Oscar Valdez, your coward ass would be reaming all these fighters. It doesn't even just have to be black fighters. I firmly believe anybody on the PBC, because a lot of you guys are anti-PBC. Caleb Plant, he about to fight Canelo. Imagine if he said he was drinking some tea. He was drinking some hot tea and he failed with all this A and B sample. They would be trying to protect Canelo at all cost, right? But again, you guys are cowards. So you don't want to hold Top Rank and Bob Arum and Oscar Valdez and his team and ESPN and the WBC. You don't want it because you're a coward. So live in your cowardly world, and I'm gonna do real things like a real one's supposed to. Imagine if Caleb Plant had the same exact situation. All these people that say, "Oh, it's just a little bit." Oh, Trace, you wouldn't say that to Caleb Plant. You would be like, "Oh, I knew he was on something." Boom, boom, boom. But even the opponent, Robson Conceicao or whatever, if he was trying to jip Oscar Valdez and fail both his A and B sample, you would be pulling for Oscar Valdez to keep fighting him? Come on. Of course you wouldn't. You a coward. So, like I said, Eagles Army, it's like the real army. I sent y'all through basic training, and my real one's gonna stand up and ride. Bro, I am so stern on this. There's nothing that will change my mind. If he doesn't get stripped, that's the only consolation prize that it could be. If they can let the fight go as long as he ain't a champion. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm not watching it. We standing for something. Hashtag blackout. Listen, we doing the blackout. I promise you. Good luck to Top Rank, ESPN, getting views. You're not getting it from here. I'm not promoting that. I'm not watching it. I'm not supporting it. So you have, bro, enjoy your fight. Enjoy your fight. Boxing want to go around the rules? Got you. I got you. I got you. Go around the rules if you want. This is pathetic. This is reprehensive. This is something I know you wouldn't accept from Wilder, Charlo, Errol Spence. People can't even let Errol Spence recover in peace without shaming his name. You guys understand this, right? Errol Spence got an eye injury. That's not something he wants to have. He wearing a patch and stuff. People are trying to catch him up in lie. You see what I'm saying? They looking at his picture and say, "Oh, it's on the left eye. It's on the right eye. Which one is it?" Ha ha ha. Right? Knowing it's just a difference of the camera, selfie mode versus front facing. Right? They're trying to find ways. This is what they do to black athletes. They trying to find ways to catch them up in the lie. But then you catch Valdez in something that he has in his system. Nobody has to lie on him. This is what Vada detected. And you turn the other way. You're a coward. You a fucking coward. And take your coward ass off of my page. I'm not with you. I don't want to dap up with you. Don't talk to me. I'm not with that. I don't do that. I don't associate that. This new generation, that's cool. Go listen to Takashi or whatever you guys do. We not the same animal. So enjoy that. You stay in your little cowardly world, and I'm gonna keep doing what real ones do. I'm not supporting this. Just like I didn't want to see Billy Joe Saunders fight. I wanted to see the Andre fight, but when I found out he was on drugs with a stimulant, I didn't support that fight. Even if they would have tried to push it to go, it's like the fight got to go. What are we talking about? You on drugs and still supposed to fight somebody? Wait till somebody die in this motherfucker, bro. Wait, and then don't be shedding no tears, shedding crocodile tears when they die. You need to act the same silence y'all have for situations like this. When they die, be silent. Don't be going to their page talking about RIP. You didn't care about these people. Don't be fake now. That's what's wrong with the world. They want to be fake after tragedy. They wait for someone to die, and then now everyone loves XX Tentacion. Why don't you love him when he was preaching his message and putting his songs out when he was alive? Why you got to die as a musician? You got to die to get 90 billion streams. If 90 billion people wanted to listen to the music was already there. He's no longer living. He can't produce new songs. These are songs that he already made when he was here. Why do people have to posthumously receive, crazy viewership on Spotify right after they die? Y'all fake. Y'all fake cowards, and keep that fake energy from around me, bro. Has Valdez made a public comment? Not to my knowledge. Because y'all cowards, so y'all allow him to not have to say anything. Because you guys are all cowards. I'm not watching this fight. I have no interest in it at all. And if the shoe is on the other foot, Wilder, Charlo, Errol, Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, and the WBC, they should be ashamed. If they allow this fight, they should be ashamed. We coming because we see the hypocrisy. David Benavidez, a PBC fighter tethered to Samson Lukowitz, and a black advisor, Al Heyman. He tested positive for a recreational drug, cocaine, in his system. And guess what? He got stripped, and I believe he had to sit out. So, how is it that David Benavidez has cocaine in his system, not the night of the fight? So, out of competition, why he lose his belt then? But then Oscar Valdez, he got some fucking herbal tea bullshit and he get to keep his belt. Why didn't David Benavidez get to keep his belt? See, these are the questions y'all got to ask yourself. If what I'm saying ain't true and your boy Ego ain't blessing y'all with the information, why David Benavidez lose his belt for cocaine? Explain why he had to lose his belt then. And then he had to later knock out Anthony Durrell to get it back. Why? Why don't you just give him his belt? Say, oh, fuck it, he was doing lines, whatever. You did it to Oscar Valdez. You can't, bro. You can't. And he from Arizona. You in Arizona with Oscar Valdez. So why he doing coke? Let him do coke then. The rules aren't consistent. They're not the same as who you work with, what network, who's your promoter, who am I in good with, who's paying me, or whatever the situation. Man, F this, F boxing, F all y'all. I don't care, bro. Why David Benavidez why he lose his belt for cocaine from the same company? So if they don't do it he Mexican, Oscar Valdez Mexican. Valdez speaks Spanish, he speaks Spanish. They both can fight. They both got power. They both represent Arizona. So if the WBC, I promise you, if they allow him to keep his belt in this fight, then it's on. It's that simple. You have lost every shred of credibility, and you've been trending that way anyway. So it'll be a pleasure for the Army and Digital Mob to run through you like an abandoned house. So I'm not worried about it. Boxing can do whatever it wants, but we gonna expose that. Y'all can't answer my questions. I'm too good. I'm too sharp. I'm too pretty. How does Valdez keep his belt for out of competition, some bullshit? Because WADA, even though this was clean boxing program, jurisdiction is VADA, not WADA. So why did David Benavidez lose his belt? You can't make it make sense. You can't make inconsistency consistent. That's a bar. That's a bar. You can't make inconsistency look consistent, right? If a guy says he likes a girl, but his behavior is inconsistent and he doesn't hit her up, you can't make it look like he's consistently staying in touch with her. Consistency is consistency, and it requires you to show up. You know what I mean? Like if you're consistent at your job, then you're consistent. If you're inconsistent, you can't make it look like you're consistent. Like if you consistently show up on time, that means you have a track record of showing on time. You can't be late and like non-punctual and then make it look like you punctual. So WBC, they full of shit too. If they let this boy keep that belt, they full of shit. And please print that. WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, and the whole organization is full of shit. If they let him keep this belt and y'all don't do nothing about it, then they full of shit and y'all full of shit and y'all all are cowards because y'all robbed David Benavidez of the belt for cocaine. How what's the difference? What name? Because David Benavidez, why he could have just said he drank some tea and somebody laced it with some crack rock or whatever the fuck. He drank some herbal tea. My boy David Benavidez drank herbal tea with a line in it. Now what? That's why I was in the system. So he should be a WBC champion. But guess who got the WBC? Oh, that's right, Canelo Alvarez, because they baby him. WBC, we back Canelo. It's on, bro. It's on. Boxing, y'all done too much. Y'all crossed the line. Now it's time for us, Digital Mob. Bro, I told you, Ego's army is like a real army. We waiting to deploy. We waiting to deploy. When whatever's not, we will be hurt. When whatever's not right in the sport, we will deploy. So anyway, I already took y'all through basic training. I've been training y'all for these wars. I've been training y'all. That's why y'all show up every day for these moments. So when it's time to deploy, let's deploy. Blackout. I'll black out everybody in boxing because I'm that thorough. If people don't want to act right and do what's fair, then we'll just black it out. And we're gonna hit people where it hurts in a pocketbook. They can't do that to me. How you gonna stop people from watching me? I ain't doing nothing wrong anyway. I'm not on drugs. Drug test me. Let's go. What they talking about? I know fighters. I don't care about credentials. I ain't covered a fight since the pandemic started, and I make more than people who cover the fights. Now what? There's nothing they can do when you a boss. You got to accept this truth because it is just that. It is the truth. And I'm the prodigal son, and I'm the best to ever do this in this digital space of boxing talk. So let's go. They said don't start a war unless I got my money right. Now I got my money right. Now I want war. So what's good? Let's good. I've been training y'all for these moments. Y'all graduated basic training, and now it's time to deploy. Demetrius, what's up? Salute Ego. Valdez needs to be stripped. If you guys settle anything, look, my man just said it. If he ain't stripped by the time the fight happens, it's really on. It's already on. We're already doing the blackout regardless of that. But let him walk out with that WBC belt. It is on, bro. Suspended for 9 months at a minimum, as well as fine. Bro, I don't care what no commissions talk. I'm the commission. You hear me? I'm the commission. Bro, I'm Ego Brown. I'm the Nino Brown of this boxing. I don't care about what no commission talking. I'm talking to you. I'm the new commission. Shout out to my man Pete Cortez. He said, I've been watching you since 2015, 2016, and I've been consistent since then. We doing the blackout. It's going all the way down. And I come to the channel. I'm going to try to do something that day. We're going to counter program. I don't know. We might make nachos, you know what I mean? Pizza. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need some strippers? I might do something crazy. We never know. I might do something crazy. Boxing is going to play by our rules. I'm the commission. I'm the commissioner now. Bro, I swear on everything I love, I'm not playing with you. Ego Valley said it. I'm the new commission. Bro, we need a unionized boxing. If you ain't with us, you ain't with us. That's cool. But the people here, we riding. We outside. Bro, I advise you. Normally, I don't even be staying. Listen, I don't even be worried about it. Man, I might get strippers. I love the strippers like Angel Garcia. I might do something wild just because I can. We doing a for real blackout. I might cut off all the lights and make it get spooky. Y'all gonna allow cheats in the sport to cheat and then still fight? Nah, bro. There's people. We in a pandemic. We in a pandemic, right? People losing their jobs, getting furloughed from their jobs, and we giving people who mess up an opportunity to get paid. Nah, and then the opponent got to fight them, and the person already on paper is better than you, and you cheating. Nah. Just because you in Canelo's gym? Nah. Bro, I might open an OnlyFans. We gotta decide. I might hit the strip club. We'll turn boxing up. I might go to the strip club, get some strippers on the OnlyFans. Y'all want to play with me? We'll play. And we'll see if we get good viewership that night. Bro, I swear to you, I'm not playing on anything I love. Your opponent got to fight you, and you already better than him. And he got to fight you with 2 failed tests. Bro, he should pull out. Hey, somebody send Robson. Listen, I might do a charity for Robson to get him paid so he could pull out. Prophet said, no juice, no trainer of the year. Bro, I'm going to disrupt this whole boxing game. He said, get Jin Sushi. Nah, y'all tripping. He said, no juice, no trainer of the year. Haney a real one for that. Man, well, listen, we going to see. I want to do it. Let's do it. ESPN, y'all run y'all show. I'm going to run my show. Listen, support the channel. Send your donations. I'm going to raise charity, and I might do something crazy, bro. I might do something crazy. I don't know what. But let's make this as big as possible. He said, get J-Lo. Man, if we get enough super chats, I might see if Bennifer and J-Lo want to come through. Bro, I might do something crazy. I don't know. I don't know how we can do it or what. If y'all got ideas, shoot those at me. Shoot those at me if you guys got ideas, bro. Whatever date that Oscar Valdez fight is, let me know. We gotta plan it. We gotta get it planned. Y'all, man, we gonna have to do something big or something. That's how I'm feeling. That's the vibes. We gonna see. Either way, I'm not watching that fight. So you did all this to still get poor viewership because bro, I promise you, I'm not watching that fight. I'm not watching it on everything. Like I said, I have integrity, so I don't care what they're talking about. He said it's next week. See, that's the only thing because they did all this BS. I don't really have that much time to plan nothing probably too crazy. But I definitely want to do something. You know what I mean? I definitely want to do something, but I don't know. I don't know if I have enough time to really successfully plan it. Yeah, I seen Andre Ward. Shout out to him. He spoke his mind. It's if you're a real boxing fan, there's only one way to feel, especially with people dying in the sport. It's that simple. It's that simple. Andre Ward said, "Money over morals. This is how we get down in this sport." Weak move. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, because he's a clean fighter. Imagine how that feels to be clean your whole career, and then people can fail a drug test. Bro, this is disgusting. And the timing is horrible. So in case you guys are just joining, this is a fighter named Jeanette, and she just actually died from injuries sustained in a fight that she had. She had a fight and then she was in ICU and then she just died. So rest in peace. And this is the time where that we like this is the worst time for cheaters. You see what I'm saying? This is the worst time for a cheater. We watching people die because of it's just a brutal sport. Yeah, I seen Robson. He dark skinned. He dark skinned. So they sending him. They don't care, bro. The blackout is among us. I don't care what they talking about. F the haters, bro. I'm gonna black the hell out this fight. Y'all don't understand this. It's gonna be so funny. Listen, I can't wait to see what the viewership is gonna be. That's what I'm really looking forward to. What is that crowd gonna look like, and what is the viewership gonna be? But I won't be able to see the crowd unless y'all send me a picture or something because I ain't gonna be watching it. But I really want to see on Monday or whatever, Tuesday, when the numbers come back. I can't wait to see what ESPN did because I'm boycotting the hell out this fight, bro. If Valdez kills someone in the ring, then what? That's why you got to prevent it. Cancel this. Speak your mind. Let ESPN know what you feel. See what I'm saying? We don't do that. We don't step up. We allow this. Then, yeah, there's a chance anything can happen. Someone could die, whatever. Unbelievable stuff, people. Anyway, man, I'm out. I don't even feel like talking. I'm so annoyed. I don't even feel like talking. So that's all I gotta say. We doing the official blackout. Um, I can't wait to see these numbers. They're gonna be trash. Oscar, just put this in your pipe. Oscar Valdez versus Berchelt before any of this, right? Before any of this, he didn't even do over 1 million. And they doing that's the humanity of it all. He didn't even do over 1 million versus Berchelt. You doing all of this? You doing listen, you doing all of this just to what? To protect this fight? That's someone said it's disgusting. Absolutely. Bro, he's not even like it's not even like he like a Canelo type of person, like with the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing it like he Mike Tyson or something. You doing all this to save this fight? All right, bro. Look, Barrichello, Valdez Barrichello did not do a million. It averaged 895,000. It came close. It did 960,000. So I can't wait to compare Valdez's new numbers with 2 positive tests and a blackout. We're gonna see. I guarantee you, listen, when this is all said and done, this number is gonna be less than that. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. He gonna do less than he did in his last fight for sure. It makes boxing look like a joke. Shout out to Jay Guy. He said, "What's up? YouTube played me." Shout out to Ego. They hating. YouTube hating too. They ain't sending no notification to the people. So I seen Caleb Plant. I'll get to that. I'm gonna do a video about that for y'all. Yeah, they doing this for a fight this small. That's crazy. Like anything must go. So desperate times. But the WBC, if they don't strip them, it's on. It has to do with Reynoso's camp. If they stop the fight, it sets a precedent for Canelo. As it stands, it sets a precedent for Canelo. Well, I don't care about none of that. Whatever. It's going to set a precedent when these numbers come back and everybody blocked it and boycotted it out. Man, I can't accept this, bro. Boxing has zero integrity. They just gonna say, "Oh, who cares?" Like I said, why do you open the B sample if it didn't matter? You was gonna okay the fight no matter what. What is the point of it? What is the point of even drug testing? Explain that. Why do you drug test if no matter what it comes back, you say, I don't care. It was in some tea. That's what he told me. Cool. Bro, boxing won't be happy until they get an FBI raid or the feds run down on them or something. Y'all see. Y'all will see. But at the end, I ain't worried about it because I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing illegal, nothing crazy. So we gonna see. Anyway, I'm out. I don't even feel like talking. Peace. Blackout. 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 Coming soon.